Shalom, Kol Halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shabbat Hashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that taught us the truth. Shalom, the salutations of all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. The Agwath that are listening to learn and being a pillar of rest, the 144,000 and 1/3, the hopeful elect of Israel. My brother Yahshua. I just want to go through the headlines real quick with Skeletor. We'll listen to what he says on the fly and grab a couple of precepts, and that'll be it. 4 hours ago, Skeletor from Full Spectrum Survival. You got the full cranium. Skeletor from Full Cranium Survival. Put your head in. Put your heads into it. Put your heads together. Emergency news. See, we're going to break down the emergency news. NATO issues global warning. What is that? NATO is a military force. Global, that says World War III. See, got to be able to, what we're going to do is we're going to take what Skeletor says, we're going to break it down into the warning that will be delivered. Hopefully you have eyes to see and ears to hear, meaning understanding. Here's the understanding. Emergency news, meaning now. Now. Here's what you need to know now. That World War III, this is the declaration issue. They issued. This is the declaration of World War III. See that word warning? That goes back to, let's get that in Ezekiel right now, before we even start, right? Ezekiel 3:17 says, let's get it in the Berean. Son of man, I've made you a watchman for the house of Israel. Whenever you hear a word from my mouth, give them warning from me. Well, here's the word. Okay? Let's hear it from Skeletor's mouth. See, the Most High is using Skeletor. Skeletor is saying these things, and guess what? Here's what they mean. Here's the hidden message that the Most High is using Skeletor for, right? Emergency news, right? This goes to wars and rumors of war. News does, right? If you watch the World War III Daily Update, every Tuesday is War and Rumors of War Tuesday, where we get into the news, threats, rumors, and reports. Okay? So, look at this. Prepare for violence. Look at this. That's on its face. This is for the world. See, World War III has been declared now. This says now. World War III has been declared now. Prepare for violence. And what does it mean? Inflation is on the way. That means no more trade. Okay? When worlds go to war, when countries go to war with each other, what stops immediately? Global trade. So now all you have to trade with are your allies, number one, and then within your own country. That's what causes inflation on the way. Anyway, so that's how you read the headlines, okay? Through the Spirit, right? This wisdom and knowledge that shall be the stability of our times is spiritual wisdom and knowledge, okay? So you got to be able to read this and understand what the Most High is saying, because he's using people like Skeletor, right? To do what? He's clearly giving you a warning. Okay? Anyway, let's let Skeletor speak. I got Ezekiel, right? Yeah, I did. Let's get it. Warning from me. There's the warning. This is what we're doing. Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Salak. All right. Take it away, Skeletor, the big brain guy. All right. He's like Yakub, the big head science. I believe that Yakub here is the first white man. Oh, he created the first. Salak. I'll play it. Yakub The big head scientist, I believe he's in Jake. Anyway, take it away, Skeletor.
This is breaking news. NATO just said that Russia's army is larger. It is capable by sheer manpower of overtaking NATO and other armies, but it is not more capable than NATO when looking technologically. They say that we have the capability, the fighting prowess, to be able to take Russia on.
But we need to institute this draft and get some fucking bodies. We need some cannon fodder. That was a quick dip into that. That's what that little thing meant. Here comes the draft. I'll let you say it. I'll let you hear it again.
This is breaking news. NATO just said that Russia's army is larger. It is capable by sheer manpower of overtaking NATO and other armies, but it is not more capable than NATO when looking technologically.
We got these weapons. We just need people, right, to sit here and fly these drones and guide these missiles. That's what's going on. That's what was just said.
Say that we have the capability, the fighting prowess, to be able to take Russia on. Russia's army is larger but less capable, says Admiral Rob Bauer. He's the chair of NATO's military committee. He stated that the land forces have expanded extremely since the 2022 invasion of Ukraine. Their quality, he warns, has been in the decline. He cited deteriorating equipment, reduced soldier training, and has said that Russia currently poses a much smaller threat to the rest of the world than it did in the year 2022.
Now, let me say this real quick. What was basically said, what he just read, I'll interpret it, okay? The war that you see in the Ukraine right now between Russia and Ukraine is basically a ground war, and they're struggling over little towns and stuff like that. And, I mean, what they use things like that for when war is concerned, they're stalling for time before they get to the... See, they could go to bigger weapons whenever they want to and cross red lines whenever they... And this is what they're doing. If you're paying attention, when, for example, America, right, Babylon the Great, start pushing... Oh, Babylon the Great is pushing into Russia? That's what you're seeing. They're escalating this thing. Oh, we'll move beyond small arms fire. We're going to get into long-range missiles, right? So basically, the ground forces with small arms, that's just until we decide to take it to the next level. Meaning, that don't mean shit. This is what they're saying about Russia. Well, that don't mean shit. You got to have nukes and be ready to use them. So they're banking on Russia ain't going to use the more than everybody else nukes that they have. That's what they're banking on. Okay, and I'm talking too much, but anyway, this is what's being said. That's why NATO is talking greasy while pressing up on somebody that got, more firepower than you. It doesn't make any sense. Why are they doing that? They have to. The jig is up. The hegemony is up. Okay? The control is up. If they don't make a power move, let's go get the biggest bully on the block and show everybody we can take these motherfuckers down. What does that result in? The end of the world. That's what we're watching in a nutshell. Salakia.
It emphasized the need for increased defense industry investments and that the world must begin to prepare to take on a combined force of Russia and China together.
World War III. Did you hear that? I know I chopped it up, but just to hear that, we need to go back and hear that last paragraph one more time all together, because basically it said, get ready for World War III. China and Russia together. What does that mean? Okay, Red Dawn.
The rest of the world than it did in the year 2022. He did emphasize the need for increased defense industry investments and that the world must begin to prepare to take on a combined force of Russia and China together.
Must get ready to take on a combined force together. Okay, must get ready for what? Well, something's happening soon. Let's do something soon. Let's do something. Let's do something soon, right? Revelation 11. Soon. Quickly. Soon. Let's do something soon. Shortly. Soon. Can I get a soon? Soon. Soon ye, nigga. Ask Woody Allen how soon. Christian Standard Bible, Revelation 11 and 14, and I'm being crazy. The second woe is past. Take note, the third woe is coming soon. Soon ye. Right? Ask Woody Allen. All right, so we'll let him talk.
Something doesn't add up here, and I want to talk to you about it. This was a economic look. A downward economic data revision is becoming the new normal. So far, U.S. industrial production data has been revised downward 9 out of the last 10 months. Job openings have been revised downward in 15 out of the last 20 months. In the labor market, monthly job reports have been revised down 14 months since the beginning of 2023. The Labor Department in August revised down the 12-month job growth by 818,000 jobs. What's actually happening here? I want to get your hot take down in the comments.
Here's my hot take down in the comments. Voice, this voice of the bird, right? Just a quick one, because I'm running long. Ecclesiastes 12 and 4. And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. What do you mean? No jobs. He was just breaking it down. He shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. The music is putrid. Man, I can't even, I'm not allowed to speak on it. Okay?
In an H5N1 update, Germany says that an outbreak at a poultry farm has infected thousands of birds. They're going on a hunt and kill order.
What's that going to cause? That's famine and pestilence, is it not? What he just said? Yep, that's exactly what it is. Famine and pestilence. Okay? He spoke on, say it again. What? 20 seconds.
Poultry farm has infected.
Poultry farm, that's food. That's the food supply chain.
In an H5N1 update, Germany says that an outbreak.
H5N1 is plague, right? Pestilence, if you will, right? And then that goes into culling the food supply. That goes into what? It goes into famine.
Poultry farm has infected thousands of birds. They're going on a hunt and kill order. They go, they test, they swab, they kill. This is going to increase your cost of chicken, increase your cost of eggs as it affects all the world, not just Germany or America.
Let's go to the Apocrypha here. Right? Started, woe is me. 2 Ezra 16 and 17, woe is me, woe is he. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand and fear. This is the time that we're in right now. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, H1N1. Got to go kill those birds. Going to cause what? A famine, shortage of food. Tribulation, here comes Jacob's trouble, all at the same time. Anguish, oh, Can't stand this. Bad times. Where's the evil? Evils. Going back to the brother in North Carolina. The elder brother Hawat. Shalom to the brother. Evil. Right? Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth. Even though, what does that mean? They're going to be selling you. The dollar store is going to stay open. Anyway, right? Sword, famine, great confusion. Great confusion. What happened after the election? This in its entirety. Motherfuckers flipped. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. And I mean, what else can he say? We could anything he says, we can go straight to.
United States, they say that they are considering a gold-backed treasury instrument. Here's some interesting
went into the money, hegemony. Okay, they're gonna throw the money in the streets here in a minute. Okay. So we could do this all day. I just wanted to touch on it. Go back and listen to Skeletor brings out good news, and the Most High is using this guy. I'm not the only one. A lot of brothers in GMS use old Skeletor here, and if he thinks he's funny, and he might be. Old Brad and Kelly, right? That's his name. Skelly and Kelly, right? All right, so anyway, because we know, right? Prepare for violence. What does that mean? Let's get that. Let's get two on the way out. Let's get we know what this nigga's up to. Second core, 2. Right? The fucking devil. In 11. There he is, right there. In order that Satan should not outwit us, for we are not unaware of his schemes. That's good enough. All right. Prepare for violence. Right? This nigga's coming down with great wrath. Knowing that he hath, but, knowing that he hath, what happened? Where is it? Hath, he hath, great wrath. He is filled with fury. Because why is he filled with fury? What time are we talking about? Okay. You heavens, the heavens that we're in right now, you fucking better have a good time with what's left. This time. There's very little time left. It's short. Whip it up. But woe to the earth and all the sea, because the devil is like this, nigga. I'm going to use my time to try to flip it. Right? Get the time real quick. Here's the time. The time is an eon. His eon is up. That's what the problem is. See? Parting asunder of the times. Okay? So look, and then, second Ezra 6 and 7, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? Okay? Then we jump down to 9. For Esau is the end of the world. That's the time. Your time is up. We're at the end of your time. What's your time? The eon. An expanse of time. And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, the kingdom of heaven. So it's it is what it is. If you understand. Okay. So there's that. Let's go back here. Okay. That time. He knows that his time, what time? The rest of his kingdom. Right? He's mad because his kingdom is coming to an end. All right? So go ahead and end it right there. Watch out for this devil. All right? He's a wily old coot. He's going to go down fighting. All right? So with that, we hope that the elector edified you brothers and few sisters. Shalom.